Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and I am not cross-eyed. That's just the helmet doing that. Yep. We are back again with another episode of the TerraFirmaPunk, and look at this beautiful crop of jute. So tall, so mature. It's just like me. It's incredible stuff, I tell you. So we have just hit early summer in the year, and somehow we already got a crop fully grown here. This is the only thing we're planting this year, because our pantry never seems to run out of food. But jute we need for making rope and stuff. And I just want to double check something. Our agriculture skill here, it's kind of like halfway on expert at the moment. I want to make sure we actually get experience points using the scythe when we harvest this, because we might need to do it by hand. I never actually tested that before, I don't think. So I kind of would like to max out all our skills in this series as one of our additional challenges. I don't know if we'll do it, but we should aim to do it at least. It's such a satisfying sound. Alright, cool. That didn't take long to do. So we almost got 3 stacks of jute from that and 109 jute seeds. We're going to replant. And let's just double check our skills. Okay, so I think we were kind of like around here, and now we're up to here. So we did get a little bit of experience. That means it's good. The scythe does work. Yeah, if our goal is to max out all our skills, we should probably get to cooking a little bit more, shouldn't we? Because that's at 0. We're not doing so good on the cooking at the moment. The problem is we never set up a place for it. We got our pantry over here, so maybe we should make a kitchen next to it, down here or something. So I'm going to start mining this out. Oh, I hate to do this, though, because stuff is just going to cave in. Right? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, yeah, and there's a bunch of copper around here, too. We should, Okay, we're fine. It'll probably take us a little while to get our kitchen all set up here. So what we're going to do is change the ceiling. We're going to chisel it, because at the moment, this stone can just cave in on us, and we don't want that to happen. All right, so somehow we got to turn this area into a kitchen. Just at the moment, though, we're going to do a temporary kitchen, because I am starving. I got to eat something quick here. So all we got to do is right-click on a block like this with a knife, I think, and that turns it into a kitchen station. And it puts our bowls up here. We can either make sandwiches or salads. Salads are a little easier. All right, so I think I remember how this works. We got a bunch of numbers up here, 10, 4, 4, and 2. 10 is the most abundant food, so we're going to make that our cabbage. And then for the 4 and the 4, those have to match. They have to be from the same food group. So if we go for protein, we can put steak and mutton up here, I think. If we want a really meaty salad, which we do. And then this other one, this is the least amount of food. We're going to put that as fruit, create. And look at this, guys. Our first salad, 20 ounces. We got cabbage, venison, mutton, and blackberries. Perfect meal in a bowl. Look at this. Where does it say taste? Left control. Let's see what it says. Sweet, sour, not salty, not bitter, savory. So I think this is actually a pretty good one. Ooh, I nailed 3 of them, I think. And I don't know what that does. I think it gives you more food if you do that. Oh, and we broke the bowl. All right, let's get another one going here. We can also make sandwiches if we get bread. Oh, and check it out. We got a little bit of cooking skill now. All right, so we're going to go on a little bit of a mission now. We're about 500 blocks away from our base. And the other day, I stumbled across something pretty interesting. Check this out. Gypsum. New block type. So with this, we can make something called alabaster, which you can paint, and we'll be able to make a fancy kitchen, I think, if we can find this stuff. Very large. Oh, I think I might have been in the wrong area. Yeah, okay. So our hole is over there, but it's looking like it's more over here. Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, we got gypsum. Okay, cool. So somewhere around here, let's start mega mining with the giant picks. Okay, that's still dangerous apparently. There it is. Okay, we found a bit of a vein here. Cool. Okay, so there's more here. So I think we pretty much mined that vein out. We're gonna remove it from our list, and we only got about a barrel full of gypsum, but I think it lasts quite a while. I don't think we need a lot of it, so it should be good. Now we can do 2 things with this. One of them is we can make fertilizer. By crafting it like this. Yeah, sylvite. We take the sylvite, we put it in our corns, and then grind it down, and it makes the fertilizer like this. And I have never managed to get fertilizer in TerraFirmaCraft, so I'm kind of curious how it works. Let's go head down to our jute area. I don't think it's very good, though, to be honest. I think all it does is it restores the nutrients in the soil. I don't think it gives it any like speed boosting effect for growing or anything like that. Let's change to our nutrient mode on our hoe. So where we planted before here, you can see the middle one is down quite a bit. I think all the fertilizer does is it restores it. So if you want to plant in the exact same spot, you can. But if you just alternate where you plant... Oh, and it doesn't even give very much to it. That's kind of sad. Oh, and I can only use one. Really? Huh. Maybe you gotta wait a while before you can use it again or something? Let's see here. Let's try put it on an actual plant and see what happens. So the middle's starting to go down a little bit as this grows. Plant it, or place it, I mean, and check it out. And we'll see if this one grows faster than the others. I kind of doubt it will, though. Maybe it does do something. I'm not sure. It's got like a yellow box under some of these now. Anyways, the main reason we want the gypsum is for building those. So what we do is we smash it with a hammer. It gives us gypsum powder. And we gotta combine that with some fresh water. I think it uses 20 for a barrel. That gives us 10,000 millibuckets of gypsum plaster. And then, I don't know how much we can seal in here, but we take the powder and seal it. And it'll give us alabaster eventually. That's going to take a bit of time. But the other thing we can do is make paints. And we're going to need that for painting the alabaster. So we can do this to make red dye. Kind of don't think that's enough to make... Yeah. Let's just try put in a little more. Oh, that did it. So it used, quite a bit actually. 25 lapis to make a barrel full of blue dye. Awesome. So a little bit of time passed here. We skipped the night and our alabaster is ready. So it looks like 64 makes 32. We got the blocks all done here. And it used very little, only 3,200. It did make a full stack, actually. Oh, wow, you get a lot. Get another batch going here. So it gives us alabaster blocks, and then we paint these. They're just like a white block. So we get these paint brushes. You can either craft them, or we got them from sifting, actually. We got 6 of them at the moment. We dip it in our dye. Turns it blue, and then we can paint, I think, 4 or 5 blocks. Whatever color we have in our barrel. So that's pretty neat. And then if we break it, what happens? It stays blue, really. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was hoping to paint our kitchen red, though. So we might need to go find some more hematite for the red dye. Because I don't think blue is really the color I want in here. This is a little bit of an awkward place for a kitchen, but I think what we're going to do is have some kind of platform here so we can still get into our pantry pretty easily. Maybe a bit of a railing up here as well so we don't fall off, and try to open this up as much as we can. And then for the ground in the kitchen, I think we'll go for dolomite mud bricks. But we'll have to get more of these. I think this is a good color for red. Mix with the red if we can get it. Okay, I guess let's get started on the mud bricks. So what we're going to do is take some dolomite dirt, some straw, and some clay. Combine them together. We get the wet mud bricks. And then we're going to lay those out in the sun. And then we got to pick them up once they dry. And we make a floor out of them. Just checking on the crops here again. And I don't see any difference between the ones I fertilized and the ones I didn't. So they don't seem to grow faster. Unfortunately. I'm gonna go look for some hematite for the red dye. Oh, snappers, only 400 blocks away from our base, we found a sample of hematite. So this indicates there's hematite in the area. It doesn't tell you how far down it is, though. If we do a little scan with our prospector pick, nothing's showing up. I know this area, though, and basalt generates 3 layers down, and that's the only place where this hematite would spawn. So I know we gotta go pretty far down to get to it. So we could either dig straight down, do it the safe way, or there's a cave next to this, I think, and I want to go check it out. But it might be dangerous. There's somebody over there with armor on, I think. Oh yeah, it's a skeleton. You know, we're gonna dig down to that hematite right over here. We might meet up with a cave, though, on the way down, and then we'll check it out if we can. Oh, man, it's a good thing we did this, because my guess was wrong, and I would have probably not been able to find it if we went caving. So the top layer of rock is dolomite, and then it turns out there's rhyolite in the middle layer, and then it's probably basalt below that. Hematite spawns in basalt, but it can also spawn in rhyolite, so it just so happens there was another place it could spawn here. And if I went down to the basalt, I wouldn't have found it in between the sandwich. Yeah, so it looks like there's a pretty good amount here. It's the 25 unit stuff, the average quality. And we're going to mine up a bunch of it here. Hey, good stuff. So we're back at the base, and we mined up 5 barrels of hematite. So it's a pretty good amount. Used up that giant pick we brought with us. That makes this series so much more fun, by the way. Ever since I figured out that giant pick thing, since you guys told me about it, oh man. Mining is not a pain anymore, and it just makes this so much better. So yeah, we grind down the hematite on our corns, get the hematite powder, and we can make red dye for our kitchen. Incredible. We can't just get this from flowers, by the way, in case you're wondering why I don't just do that. Not a possibility. So I gotta get some food, and there's a mountain troll in my kitchen, so that might become a thing. Oh, he got killed by my thorns armor. Excellent. What do you drop? Limonite and some jelly beans. I forget what these do. Can we eat them? We can't eat them. They do something. Can't craft anything with them. Okay. Anyways, let's get some food here. Now, one problem with like keeping our food out of the pantry is it's spoiling a lot faster. You see it's at 11 decay already. All right, looks like our mud bricks have dried out in the sun, except for a few of them. Maybe the tree farm wasn't the best place to put these. They're still wet. I don't think they'll dry out because we got stuff built above and the trees grew and stuff. But most of these are fine. And now we got the main building materials we want for our kitchen, so that's great. We take our dried mud bricks and we can combine them together into the blocks. That's going to be our floor. Ooh. I placed down the alabaster along one of the walls here, and I guess we'll put bricks below that, just in case we move that back later or something. But yeah, let's try out the painting. I'm kind of excited to do this. So we get some fresh water, unseal that. We gotta take our dye, or the red dye we made, and it used 25 again. Yep, okay. That checks out. Get our brush, and let's see how many of these alabaster blocks we can actually paint. 3, 4, 5. 5 per 1,000 millibuckets. Ooh, that's a steep cost actually. So you don't get a lot of paint. And and you can use it again on the same block, so you gotta be careful. All right, so we're gonna want to get some fancy lights and stuff in here, but for now we just have pumpkins, and we won't get much further with this because I kind of want to get started on questing this episode as well. We'll probably use the sequoia planks as like our countertops, and we'll probably have some cabinets up here and stuff too. We'll do our brewing in here, I think. That would be good. And also, this is where we make our sandwiches and salads. Oh, was it enough? Got him. Aha, cool. So if you remember last episode, we made some major progress through the tech part of the mod pack. Got ourselves a windmill for passive power. We figured out how to make cables. And we made a bunch of machines here. Thermionic fabricator, centrifuge, squeezer. And I think we had the carpenter before. We got another auto workbench made that ran for half this episode, actually. Remember how long it took to craft the first time? Well, it took forever again. But we just left it going in the background, and the windmill supplied it with power. So that was good. What we're going to do now is take 10 mussels and throw them in the squeezer. No inventory space. Do we got to take that out? Yeah, so now that we got most of these key crafting machines made in the mod pack, there's not a lot of stuff we can't do anymore in the quest book. So I just noticed under survival, darker mysteries, we weren't able to do this for a long time, but now we can. We got to get a bucket of blood and then combine that with the barrel of witch water. So we squeeze the mussels, and every one gives us 100 millibuckets of blood. So we got to wait for this to finish. And then Chester, he's got our witch water here. And while we wait for that, let's get another barrel of the witch water from Chester. We had some rye whiskey made from a long time ago. That's going to give us potions of regeneration. So that's another quest we need to do. We got to wait for that to finish. Okay, looks like the squeezer finished squeezing. So let's get the bucket of blood. if we can. It'll let us. Oh, it does let us. Okay, good. So we got that. That's the quest. Complete. And now we combine that in here. Okay, it looks like we can't take a bucket of the witch water out of the barrel. I think we need to, though. We can do it with glass bottles, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it did. Okay, that took one bucket out. That's what we needed to do. And then now we can probably put this in, right? Yes. Okay, so that gives us cursed witch water. I'm not sure if the cursed witch water has much use. It might be for lycanite mobs or something, but the one use I do see is for making blaze powder. So it's 5 gunpowder to make 1 blaze powder with this stuff. Other than that, I'm not too sure. Okay, so we squeezed down some honey drops. We're going to grab some beeswax here. We make capsules, and then we'll grab the honey out of there. I guess we got to do that a few more times, don't we? Okay, let's get some more of these squeezing. But we can use these honey capsules to make instant health potions, and that's another quest we need to do. Let's head back down and check on our brewing down here. Let's see, this should be done. Unseal, yep. So we got regen potions, 4 of them. Cool. So if we seal honey in here, it'll make potions of healing. A bit of time has passed now. We put 2 honey capsules in here, so we have 2 instant health potions. And this is going to be huge for us. Like, a lot of times when we go to the dungeons, we can't get very far because we run out of health and there's no way to recover it. But now we should be able to. Oh, why doesn't that get registered? We have one. Okay, so it turns out it needed to be a regen 2 potion. So we got that brewed up now. We'll go for the rye whiskey as a reward. And what don't we have here? Oh, water breathing is the one we haven't crafted yet. How do you do that? Water breathing potions come from apple cider in witch water. Apple cider is made by putting apples in fresh water. And according to our charts here, it is 40 ounces per barrel. Takes 72 hours. So we'll throw that in here, seal it. Okay, so I just peeked ahead in the quest book, and it looks like we got to make night vision potions, invisibility potions, fire resistance, whole bunch of stuff here. So let's get started on that as well. Kind of do it all at once here. So we got to get cornmeal to make corn whiskey. Yeah. So we chop this up. We need 40 ounces per barrel. All right. And let's chop this one up. And of course, it's always just a little bit short of 40 ounces, which is annoying. But we can combine these together. And now we are at 49. That's good enough. So I'll throw that into a barrel of water here. That'll make us some corn whiskey. We got to figure out if we can brew the fire-resistant potions the vanilla way, because otherwise we need to get something called snowberries. So let's just see if we can put this in here and then give it a magma cream. Oh yeah, okay, it's good. And I guess while we wait for all our brewing stuff to finish there, we're going to go ahead and make an engineer's workbench. So again, this takes the auto crafting table. That's the most expensive block here. But we got it made already, so that's all good. And we're going to get the iron. We got to get a fence. Got to get a fence. Where's the fence? There they are. And check it out. It is finished here. The engineer's workbench. A very important thing for immersive engineering. We got to choose our reward. I think we'll go for the insulating glass because this requires iron craft. We'll get a blueprint for doing this. Oh, wow. Okay, that unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. So we've made the conveyor belts. Electrum ingot. That's probably good. We've made the light engineering block. We can go for steel, constantan, tungsten, or carbide. Wow, I really wonder which one's the best here. Ooh, that looks expensive. High carbon black steel ingots. This is just copper and something. Oh, although we can't craft it. It's uncraftable. That probably means it's not useful. We'll go for the carbide. Full heart or insulating glass or salt block. Taking the salt block. Oh, snappers. Big progress. Big progress, guys. Photovoltaic dust is probably good. And last one here, we'll go for the clockwork mechanism. That's expensive to make. Oh man, we had to pause just to clear out our inventory. We're getting so much stuff. Okay, let's go back again. Yeah, clockwork mechanism. gives us another blueprint doing that. And now we got 2 reward bags to open up as well. An epic and a greater bag. That's the greater. Ooh, that's kind of harsh. Not the best of stuff there. So we got something for making graphite electrodes and... Oh, it's the same thing. Arc furnace electrodes. Okay, so if we want to make an arc furnace, that's another like really late game, very important thing in this pack. We're going to need this blueprint to do it. Anyways, let's get back to the brewing here. Our corn whiskey is finally done. Took a very long time, so let's get a couple bottles of that out of there. And I made like 5 or 6 batches of cider scattered around everywhere. I think I put some of it over here. Yeah, there we go. So let's get a couple bottles of that. Good stuff. All right, now let's head down to our kitchen. I guess it's kind of more like a bar slash kitchen sort of thing. Yeah, our fire resistant potions are done. I think we got to turn that into a splash potion though. Also, we got to put whiskey into witch water. That'll make potions of invisibility. All right, the cider. Oh, unseal. Cider, that's too many. Makes water breathing. Actually, I don't want to do that many. We're never going to use those probably. Do we have any more witch water? No. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. And then finally, let's put some corn whiskey in here. Awesome. So those only take 4 hours to convert over. It doesn't take too long. And they should all be done now. And I think that's all the potions we need, which is pretty good. We might need to make some adjustments to them, though. Let's check it out here. So that would be under Survivalist. Got to be extended, probably. Yeah, extended potion for that. Okay, so let's get that in there. Let's get a piece of redstone. We got one on us. Okay, let's get that going. We'll want to extend the fire resistance, probably. And let's get a regen extended, just so we don't waste any redstone here. Oh, and check it out. Our inventory was filling up of potions pretty quick here, so we made a potion shelf, and it holds 12 different potions on it. Displays them pretty nicely. But after many adjustments here, I think we finally got them all made. So we can choose a reward here. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. So we needed 2 splash fire resistant ones. Let's go for the rye whiskey again. This one, we can choose a reward bag or some junk. Oh, wow, we get an adventurous backpack from this. Wait, what is this for? Transmutations. With your advanced alchemy skills, you might be able to turn lead into gold. Place a single ingot of gold into a potent barrel of cursed witch water. Oh, really? And wait to see what happens. Oops, maybe not. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to do this a little ways away from our base because I have no idea what this does. It might summon a wither or something crazy. This line at the end scares me. It says, oops, maybe not. Maybe that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done it. And it doesn't tell me which type of gold to put in here, so I'm going to try the TerraFirmaCraft one. Oh, it just gives you lead. Okay, that's good, actually, because lead is harder to get than gold, especially since we have the gold farm, zombie pigment farm. Now, you want to see something crazy? Check this out. The adventurer's backpack was not empty. It has 10 things in it, and some of these are quite crazy. Eternal compass, I don't know what that does. Biomass can, not super crazy. This looks like a valuable thing though. Crafting logistics pipe Mark III. That's good. We got a silver coated copper rod. 64 silver dust. Don't know how to process that though. Oh, we can just heat it up maybe? Yeah, we can just heat it up. Turns into silver. Okay, that's valuable. And unshaped unknown, I think this is junk. But wait, there's more to it than that even. The silver-coated copper rod was something we needed for a quest, and now we don't have to craft it. It's just done for us, so we can get another reward bag. Doing that, that'll save a bunch of time too. We're gonna open up our bags. Okay, this is epic bag. Blueprints, hello. Blank blueprints. Oh, this is for buildcraft, not immersive engineering. Okay. 2 greater bags. 2 bronze sheets. That's a good one. Oh, that's pretty good too. 6 rich cassiterite. That's a really good one. Oh, snap. I have such a hard time finding tin in this pack. Like where we're living here. It's not the best place for it. So that's cool. We got 6 for free there. And anything else we gotta do here? I think that's it. Yeah, so that was pretty good. I think we'll probably wrap things up here. Oh, I wanted to try the golden eye too. This, I think, is for finding the strongholds. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. I don't know if the strongholds actually generate in the TerraFirmaCraft world. I kind of doubt it, but it seems to be leading us this way, so we might need to check that out. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We'll wrap it up here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching as always, and take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.